sticker pack. So you can like put your little figures pretending to grind this and like jumping off the roof. Oh, it's a cheap board. It is super tech. Again, that radius to flat is awesome. Just using like little kits. I completely get the board and then go another week away and you go, oh, what kind of snowboard?
Well, the biggest kind of trend in snowboarding is manufacturers now trying to have a little bit more thought about the environment, trying to kind of cut the impact of like their construction, make their factories a little bit more efficient, and try and use a lot more recycled products. So, you know, prime example of that is on the Signal here, which is like called the Signal OG, uses like a reconstituted base. That what they do is kind of take all the waste material from other manufacturers and use it to create their base. So it kind of stops like having to kind of like create new petex, which is a petroleum-based product. So again, by recycling it, you kind of like reduce the impact. Also, Salomon here use bamboo as one of the structural layers. Bamboo's got a really kind of snappy flex to it, so you can reduce the amount of fibre-glass in the board. Fibre-glass in the structural layers with bamboo gives you the same effect as fibre-glass, but without any environmental damage. It's kind of raised through the middle here. Basically what that does is makes them, and it will bounce back out. What the latest trend is, or what the latest trend has been, is to create rocker. Well, I think one of the kind of like the biggest, most talked about thing is board shape. We've gone from like a standard cambered snowboard, which is kind of raised in the middle, which kind of gives the board compression, into what we call rocker, which is basically like the bottom of a rocking chair. That was kind of really hot for last year, but what's happening this year is manufacturers are combining the two, so you're getting a board with like camber underneath the feet, but rockered at either end.
So next dropping in is James Sladen. He rides for Line Skis and also Lloyd's TSB as well. All riders will be coming down to compete in that. But next up, Murray Buckham, as well as a professional skier. He loves a bit of crowd attention, and he goes massive when you give it to him. Who's up next? It's going to be James Sladen. James, I don't just think you're doing something harder.
These skis that I ride, they're the Salomon Suspect. They're new for this season coming up. They're really good technology. They're quite a stiff ski, and they've also got, as you can see, they've got quite a good side cut. They're not your traditional planks of wood anymore.
Freeride skis are definitely the popular thing at the moment. A lot more skiers wanting to venture off-piste, and the skis now that you get on the marketplace in the shelf are wider, they're built stronger, but one of the big factors is they're torsionally stiffer. It means that the ski doesn't have to be stiff along the length of the ski, so it means that they can take the ski into more places. It'll flex in moguls, but when they want to carve back on the piste, it's got the torsional stiffness to get a grip.
It's called the Vocal Katana, and it's basically nice and wide underfoot, so you get lots of float and stability, but it's also quite stiff when you actually flex the ski, so you can ski very, very fast in a straight line if you don't like turning, or or carving the powder and all that sort of stuff. So lots of nice big and wide ski, lots of straight line speed.
I think people are probably looking to make their existing kit last a little bit longer. So instead of splashing out on a new jacket, maybe wait a year, or maybe just pick up some skis. Obviously, airlines starting to charge to take kit away means that people will maybe think about renting as opposed to buying.
Yellow, green. Yeah. I don't know what
I'd probably buy it, because otherwise they probably wouldn't like the snowboard that I gave back after the hiring period, as it'd be probably a bit totaled.
Ideal pair of skis? Brightly coloured, good off-piste, good on-piste. It's no really, bright and well skiable, light to carry as well.
Good snowboard, the spec has to be right. For me, I just go to the park, so I need a nice bouncy board that I can get a bit of pop on.